Hello, thermoforming fans, or maybe more specifically, Sibe Automation owners. In my review video, 1 year review video, now 2 years ago, I mentioned that I wasn't real fond of this machine and the way this shuttle goes back and kind of hits pretty hard when it goes to the back. And it reaches the end of the throw of the piston and just comes to a jarring stop, shakes the whole machine. It's kind of annoying and concerning, and it does kind of loosen up these bolts here that hold everything together over time, and periodically you got to retighten those, otherwise everything falls off and you're dead in the water with your shuttle in the back. See, it hits really hard. But after thinking about things for a while, I finally came up with a solution, and it was pretty darn cheap. I mean, really cheap to do, in my opinion. I looked at a few things. I was gonna have maybe like a cantilever bar thing that would hit the shuttle would hit and it would compress the spring, or I got this spring and maybe it would pull on it, something like that. Got those from surplus store, and along with some big thick rubber bushings, I thought maybe might take some of it, but they proved to be too hard of a rubber and didn't really do anything. Still had the hard impact. But I kind of took a guess on some springs that would fit on these rails, and got to look at the diameter of this, and it probably could have gotten a smaller diameter spring, but I just bought something that was fairly cheap, and I got a pack of 6 of them for like $6, I think, or whatever. I'm only using one, so if you need some, maybe we make a deal, get to you cheap, you can do the same thing on your own machine. But you have to take the bolts out of here to loosen up the rail, one on there, and then one down here, and then you slide them on from the end. And then you use the locking mechanism that was included on this machine when they shipped it to you. Here's the rubber bushings I was kind of talking about that I put on there. Got those from a surplus store along with those springs I showed you before. It works really well. It took a little bit of adjustment to get it because it was still not absorbing enough impact and would hit hard. I will mention that I might turn up the speed of it now, going to the back. If you've got yours set to go back really fast, you may have to play around with this, or get a spring that can take, more pounds, an inch per square inch, cushion. These, I don't remember what they are, but I'll put in the comments the part number from McMaster and what the pounds are on this so you can find your own. I would think if you're going to a higher rate of air into your piston, you may want to get a stiffer spring. I did buy another one, but I haven't even tried it. That's I think maybe twice as thick as this, or twice as cushiony. I don't know how you explain it. Absorbed as more pounds. This one's I think is around 100 some pounds around in there. But like I said, I'll put maybe in the video right here too, where what it's at. I was gonna put another one on this end, but I'm probably just gonna remove that stuff. So I'll have those extra bushings if somebody wants it. Let me know, and we can get that, because I've got 6 of these springs and really only need one. So let me show you the way it goes back now. All right, here we go. It hits really hard. So there you go. You can see none of this real big jarring movement. And then when done, we'll just hit this. You'll see there's a little bit of a, that spring gives it a little extra push coming back. So you'll see it kind of rapidly comes up a little, and then the air's got to catch up in the piston to keep bringing it back. So we'll hit the emergency stop button now. So yeah, it's a little hesitation as that spring unloads the pressure on it. Let's do it again here. So you can see that cushions it really well. I could probably do a little bit more fine tuning in it. Let me show you what the spring looks like when it gets hit by this tray or the shuttle. All right, I'm gonna rush to the back after hitting the button. You can see real nice cushion stop to it. Doesn't completely compress the spring. Now, ideally, I probably do need one at this end as well, but I've got to get another one of those collars that goes over the rail and put it on this side. And I should mention as well, the reason why I use these rubber stoppers is because that spring is a smaller diameter than what you see the bearings for the rail. And I decided to keep it on there then so the spring doesn't push against that black area on the rail. I don't know if it's completely necessary, but I just thought it was a prudent thing to do. This one here probably isn't necessary at all since you got the collar there, that locking collar there. You probably don't need it. So I'll probably just take off one of these rubber rings, put it on the other end, get one of these collars and another spring, and I'm good to go. All right, if you have any questions then feel free to leave a comment below this video. I got to get back to the guy who made a comment to me years ago asking if I had ever come up with this solution, which now I do have a solution, so I should comment on his original question. If you try and talk to, I've had a few people contact me about thermoforming stuff through Facebook. Please don't do Facebook. I will not get back to you anytime soon. I hate Facebook. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I only do it because if people think it's required these days, and I don't think it should be. It's privacy invasion to the max. I don't support Facebook in any fashion. I don't advertise. I don't want to give them any money. I have advertised, but I'm not doing it anymore if I can help it. So yeah, leave a comment below. I'm probably good getting there. Emails, I'm okay. Sometimes I forget to get back to people, and then it gets that awkward situation where, you know, should I get back to them, you know, 2 weeks later after I forgot. Phone calls are actually okay. I don't mind. If you're interrupting in the middle of something, I just either won't answer or I will, you know, talk to you and then say, hey, I gotta go because I gotta do something. But I find phone calls are more efficient in getting stuff done and explaining stuff to people than a bunch of text messages or emails and everything. I'm an IT guy, but I hate text messages, email stuff. It's so inefficient. And anybody who thinks it is great, you're an idiot. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. So yeah, everyone stay healthy. Hope you enjoyed the video and got something out of it.